Hi, welcome to my channel, Sarah vs. Sewing. I'm Sarah, and today I am sewing a dress. The reason for this dress, I recently went fabric shopping, and now I honestly had too much fabric, and one of the fabrics that I had bought was this purple sparkly fabric. So this fabric, I didn't quite know what to do with it, but I've been getting back into doing fashion like sketches and drawings, and I drew a dress that I was like, oh wait, that could be really cute, and I think I can make that. So with that purple fabric and that drawing, this is how this dress came to creation. So this dress is actually, I'm just calling it a holiday dress because I think it could be worn during the holidays. And if you guys want to stick around and see how it looks, stay tuned. Okay, so one of the first things I did was to cut up my fabric. I first laid all the fabric out on the table, and then I laid my pattern pieces on my fabric and got to cutting. The fabric that I'm using is a 4-way stretch knit fabric. So it was pretty stretchy, but I don't stretch the fabric when I cut the fabric. Just simply lay the patterns on top and cut the pieces normally. So right now I'm just cutting the pieces out. There are going to be 5 total pieces. Yeah, 5 total pieces that I'm currently cutting. There will be a few more pieces that I end up cutting later. Some I show, some I don't. But the other pieces include just like a bias binding for the neckline and for the armholes. And then also just like the ruffle portion. I do show that part, and that will be shown later. But those are just the extra pieces that I cut. Okay, so the first piece that I will be sewing together is the top portion of the bodice, the front bodice pieces. So all I did here was just pin the bodice down the middle, and then I took it to the sewing machine and I sewed that up. So here I'm just sewing down the middle of the bodice, as you can see, and then I will be placing a gathering stitch or basting stitch in the bottom of the garment, or just at the top, and I will be using that gathering stitch just to gather a couple like small little ruffles. After putting the gathering stitches in the top bodice part, you want to take the gathering stitches and you're going to pull it so it becomes the same measurement as the middle band piece that we're going to attach next. So that's just what I'm doing here, just pulling the fabric so the gathers are pretty much even on both sides, and then I'm just putting the middle band piece on. Next, I sewed the back mid piece to the back bodice piece. So first I pinned the pieces together. I accidentally pinned the back mid band to the top of the back bodice, which is incorrect. So I fixed that later on, but you just want to go ahead and pin it how it's supposed to be, and avoid that mistake. And then next I sewed those 2 pieces together, and after that I sewed the shoulder seams together for the back and the front bodice. So I attached the front and the back bodice together at the shoulder seams, and then I attached the front and the back bodice at the side seams, and you will see that shortly. Okay, right off the bat, please excuse the mess behind me. That's another project I am working on, but I wanted to show you guys real quick how the top looks. I've finished sewing the top part and the midsections together, and then I sewed the sides and the shoulders together at the seams, and this is how it's looking. I wish you guys saw my initial reaction. I was so ecstatic the way it came out. So after now that I've calmed down a bit, I can actually speak about it, and yeah, I'm so happy the way it's starting to look. So now I'm going to sew up the skirt and then attach that all together. Next, you want to take your skirt pieces, your front and your back pieces of your skirt, and you want to sew them together at the side seams. And after that, you want to take your bodice portion that you've already sewn together, and you want to attach that to your skirt. So you're attaching the top half of the dress to the bottom half of the dress in the middle. So now I have enough fabric to go ahead and finish the rest of the dress. And earlier, I didn't show myself creating, I guess, the bias binding for my dress, but here are the pieces. All I did was cut some bias strips on the bias of the fabric, and I made them 2 inches wide. So here I am in the video, just pinning the pieces to the neckline and also to the armholes. And so after that, I just take that to my serger and I serge those pieces onto the dress. Now I'm working on the ruffle portion for this dress, and basically the pattern itself, I just made a circle 22 by 22 inches wide, so it's quite large, and then I drew like a spiral in the middle, with each spiral being 5 inches wide, and then I just cut it. It took a while, but it gave me plenty of ruffles for this dress. So I didn't show this on camera, but the way I gathered all of these ruffles was just by hand. So I just did like a basting stitch by hand, just very loosely. And this, yeah, that took a while, so I didn't really bother filming it. And then pinning it as well took a while, and sewing it took a while. And yeah, I'm pretty sure I had about, 1 or 2 breakdowns, mental breakdowns from trying to sew this, but it was so worth it in the end. Also, I decided to make straps. I didn't film it or anything, but I made little straps that tie up the sleeves, and yeah, I just thought it could use a little extra touch there. But those were my final steps, and let's just get into the try-on portion. And that brings me to the end of this video. I hope you guys enjoyed, and let me know down below, who do you think won, me or sewing And until next time, everyone, take care.